some issues with the 750 since I put it back together. It's got like a low end. You have to run it with a choke on quite a bit, and then there's a healthy surge at mid-range, and it runs great, you know, wide open. It's almost like a vacuum leak or some sort of a lean, very lean condition. So what I'm going to do is get in there. I hate to take it all apart again, but I'm going to have to go in there to those carburetors and find out what's going on. We've got, here, let me show you this thing here. Simple set of vacuum gauges and a tank mounted up high enough to gravity feed into the carburetor on this contraption here. So what we got to do is get in there to this beauty. I mean, it'll sit for a month and crank right up with the choke on. You come to a stoplight, or you know, even after you're running for an hour, sometimes it'll just lean out and want to stall. You put the choke on, runs sweet. Of course, then when you get going, you got to take the choke off because it starts choking it out. So it's somewhere in the low end circuit there in the carburetor, I suppose, or maybe a vacuum leak somewhere in the booths or something. But we're going to try to trace it in there. First things first, go and check the ignition timing. It's still got original points like an old school, and make sure the timing is correct on it. And we'll start with that, see how it goes. Okay, timing checked out good. It's almost right on, good enough. What we got to do is we got to get into these screws. There's one in each carburetor, and you screw these tubes in there and then hook your hoses onto it. Okay, it's been sitting for a while, so let's see if she'll crank up that fuel to it. Alright, choke on. What we got? Got a little difference to it. Well, that's all I got time for today on that. Kind of buttoned it back up. So if anybody's got any ideas, here I've got 5 pounds, 5-inch pounds of vacuum on average. I mean, it's still cold, but still that's a little low. I think it's supposed to be around 6 or 7. And they're close. They're all close. I don't see a lot of shaking in the gauge, like a valve problem or anything. I don't know, but that's what I come up with, and I'm gonna go from there. I think I'm gonna do a compression check and then I'll go through the timing again and see if everything's advancing properly or what have you. But maybe it's just, you know, the low air intake screws need to be adjusted again. But that's it for today. Anybody got any ideas? Let me know in the comments, or I really appreciate it.